I'm a bus driver in Brookhaven. I'm the person who takes this bus and picks up players at the bus stops. But my job isn't very good. Even though I really like my job, I work for a really bad boss, and my dream is to one day get my own bus so I can simply work alone. I'm sure it's going to be much better to work alone than to work with this player, who's really the worst boss of all. Now I'm arriving here in the front, and it looks like there's a player at this bus stop, so I'm stopping right here, and if he wants, he can come here into the bus, and that's exactly what he's doing. Guys, he just got here, and now I'm going to go around the whole map, picking up all the players at every bus stop, until he finally gets off the bus because he arrived at the place where he wanted to be. By the way, just out of curiosity, I wanted to know where you want to go. He said, near the neighborhood. Okay, it's nice to know that. Now I'm coming here in the front, and I'm picking up more players. Well, now I'm going to turn right. Look, if you want, you can get off, because we arrived here at the neighborhood. So he really got off here, and is going back to his house. Meanwhile, I'm coming here in the front. It looks like there aren't players here, so I'm coming to the next bus stop. Okay, the light turned green, and here it really looks like there are players, so you can come here into the bus. It looks like he's a basketball player. That's amazing. Now he's coming here, and finally got on the bus. Okay, I'm coming here in the front, following my normal path. Guys, I'm different from the taxis. I don't take players to specific places. Actually, my only job is to pass by all the bus stops. As long as I do that, I'm doing my job perfectly. The players can get off wherever they want. If he wants, he can get off the bus now. Literally, that's his decision. But now I'm coming here, and it looks like there was an accident here. Guys, literally, there was an accident. Okay, that was really weird, and it looks like there's a player here. I'm sure the car that's destroyed is his. And now he's arriving here. Get in the bus because you're welcome. And now I'm coming here in the front. I'm going to have to turn right because there's another bus stop here that's a little near the school, but it looks like there aren't players here. But I'm stopping, and it looks like one of them just got off and is coming here into the neighborhood. Okay, now I'm coming here in the front again, and now I'm here in the neighborhood. If you want, you can get off, but it looks like he doesn't want to get off. Okay, this is a little weird, so I'm coming here in the front. I'm literally following my normal path. Man, so much time is passing. I still don't know what place he wants to go because I'm passing through all the bus stops, and I literally can't find the place where he wants to stop. Okay, he doesn't want to get off here, so I'll keep coming here in the front. I'm afraid this is a robbery. Seriously, I'm really scared of this. Now I'm coming here on this other path, and for you who don't know, I don't have a very specific path to follow. Actually, my only goal is to pass through the bus stops. When I'm going to pass doesn't really matter. But now it's totally night, so I turned on the bus headlights. Guys, it's already night. I still haven't found where he wants to go. Look, I'm starting to get scared of you, because I can't find where you want to stay. Okay, I'm stopping right here, and finally he ended up leaving. He's getting out here to do his things. Guys, I was already starting to get scared, but now I'm going back to the agency, especially because I ended up being very late, and I got here really late, but I don't think there's a problem with me getting here too late, especially because at least I managed to do my job. But my boss arrived here. Okay, I'm a little afraid of him, because he's a really evil boss. He said, you're going to work extra as a garbage collector. Okay, they need help in the city. It's alright, guys, sometimes I do extra jobs, and today I'll have to collect the garbage in the city. Is any player going to come here to help me? I wonder who will be the person this time. But guys, he's arriving right here. He has this giant truck, and now I'm here in the back because I'm going to help him. Okay, he's arriving here in the front. I'm coming here to help him. But from what it looks like, everything here is electronic. Okay, this is really weird. I don't need to do anything, so I'm getting in the truck. And guys, it's my friend who works here. Look, this is really cool. He stops the truck near the garbage and simply collects it. Look, this is really cool. I want to do this once, so he let me drive. And now I'm coming here in the front, and I'm going to collect this garbage. Okay, I just have to stop the truck right here and literally collect this garbage. Look, this is really cool. Now I'm coming here in the front. I'm going to collect this other garbage. By the way, this car is totally destroyed. Okay, this is really weird. There are things that happen in the city that I don't understand very well. Now I collected one more garbage, and I'm coming here in the front. Okay, let's collect all of this. He said, we don't need to. I only collect garbage from houses. Oh, okay, now I get it. So from what it looks like, I ended up completing my job. So I'll have to come back here to do my other job. In this case, I'm a bus driver. I can't be late, because you can notice there are already people waiting for me here. Again, this player is waiting for me. I'm not very happy about this. Now I'm coming here to work as a bus driver, and this friend of mine is coming here in the front. It looks like he's coming here to change his job. He also has 2 jobs. Man, this is really cool. At least I know I'm not the only person who has 20 jobs here in Brookhaven, but now I'm coming here to work. Of course, I only pick up people who are on the right. This player is on the left side of the street, so only after I pass there I can pick him up. Okay, from what it looks like there's a player here, so I'm stopping to pick him up again. It's that basketball player who's part of this team. One day I want to see him playing basketball, so he got in here. But do you really play basketball, or are you just a fan? He said, I really play basketball, and today there will be a match. Do you want to see? Look, I want to. That really sounds very cool. So I'm coming here in the front to pick up more players and finish this job of mine. Okay, I'm coming here on the right, but my job is really very time-consuming, and many times even repetitive, because I have to do one thing and repeat that thing every day, every month, and every year, which, in this case, is to pass through all the bus stops. Okay, there are no players here, so I'm coming here in the front to pick up this player, and again he is here. I'm a little scared of him. Last time he was on the bus, he stayed the whole ride with me, and only got off at the last second. Seriously, that was one of the weirdest things. But now I'm arriving right here. This player is coming here. Actually, he's going there to buy a hot dog that this friend of mine is selling. But players are leaving here just to buy the hot dog. Okay, that's weird. And now even this player left here. All of them are buying the hot dog, and the 2 of them are eating here. They should get on the bus now. Guys, Anyways, I can't stand waiting for them anymore. They have to come here now before I go to the next bus stop without them. So the two of them are here, and the last player also got in here. Okay, now I'm coming here in the front. I can't be late. They already made me arrive really late, so now I'll have to speed up for all the time I lost. Okay, right here there's a player, so get in here. Wait, but he also plays basketball. Okay, that's really cool. There are several players here who literally play basketball. And now I'm coming here fast. I'm passing through here. He said, go to the soccer stadium. We all want to go there. Okay, that's weird. For the first time in my life, I'll have to follow a different route. That's really weird. So I'm arriving here in the front, exactly at the soccer stadium. Finally, I ended up arriving here, and they're really getting out here to see the game happening here. It looks like it's going to be a basketball game. Man, I think I'm also going to go there, especially because I'm really curious to see how this is going to be. I'll leave the bus right here. Later I'll come back to get it, but now I have to come here. Okay, I just have to follow this player because he knows where he's going. I just arrived here at the stadium. Okay, I'll sit right here to watch this game. They changed the soccer stadium, so it's also a basketball stadium. That's really cool. They're going to start the game now. In this game, whoever scores the most points wins, and one plays at a time. It looks like the player in red is going to start playing this, and he actually ended up scoring. That's impressive. He just scored a point. Now it's this player's turn. I hope he scores, especially because he's a guy I always pick up with the bus. Man, he threw it here, but he ended up missing. That's really sad. He really missed. And even I'm a little sad that he ended up missing that. And now the game started again, and he ended up missing. And now it's this player's turn. He ended up throwing here and missed again. Okay, this is really sad. Once again, that player ended up throwing and missed. Man, are they professionals by any chance? Then he stood up here and simply said no. He said, they're noobs who want to be professionals. Okay, now I get it. I thought I was watching a professional game, but it looks like it's actually a game of people who don't know how to play very well, but they're learning. Okay, I'll go back here to do my job, but I hope they get better because they're really playing very badly. And finally, he ended up scoring. Okay, that's impressive. Now I'm going down here. I'm coming here to get my bus, which, in this case, I left right here. But there's a problem. My boss was waiting for me. He said, you're fired. You don't work in my company anymore. This can't be true. Literally, I just lost everything, and this is really unfair. Man, I deserve a second chance, because I always worked right for years, and only once in my life I ended up making a mistake. For years I worked correctly. It's not fair that I got fired because of just one mistake. He said, I don't care. In my company, there are no mistakes. Okay, this is worse than it looks. I really ended up losing everything, but I have an even bigger problem. I don't have a house in Brookhaven. Actually, I used to sleep in his house, but now that I was fired, I doubt I can do that. So he ended up leaving here, and from what it looks like, for now, he's going to drive this bus. He's going to do my job until he finds a person to replace me. Seriously, this was really unfair, because I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. Literally, it's getting night, and I don't even have a place to sleep, and now it's totally night. Wait, but this friend of mine is coming here, and maybe he can help me. Seriously, I need help. So I got in his car, and I was fired, and I don't have a job anymore. Seriously, this is much worse than it looks. If he has any job for me, I'll take it, but he's looking here. He said, let's build a bus just for you. Wait, what are you talking about? There's no way you can just build a bus. You have to buy that from the factory. But the truth is I don't have money for that. Even if I take all the money I ever earned until today, I don't have enough money for a bus. He said, then steal one. I'm not going to do that at all. I refuse to steal other people's things. That's not even a possibility. And now my boss ended up coming back here. My friend really wants me to steal this bus, but I'm not going to do that at all, even though maybe I should, especially because I was fired in a totally unfair way. He's staring at me here. He said, let me do it. You can't do that. But now my friend is coming here, but a police officer just arrived. I don't know what he's doing here, but it looks like he came to talk to my boss. And now my friend decided to go back here. I told you that you shouldn't steal this, especially because the police officer arrived at the exact moment. I'd just like to understand what's happening. And now it looks like he's getting arrested. That was really weird. Literally, my boss ended up getting arrested. I don't know the reason. As incredible as it seems, I didn't do anything for him to get arrested. But now we're coming here because I'm sleepy, and I think I'm going to sleep. Well, it looks like this is going to be my room. It's actually a really nice room. For now, I'll have to sleep at my friend's house. So now I'm sleeping here. But now it's finally morning. You can see it's completely daytime. And today is going to be a very important day, because I'm going to build my own company that will be a bus company. But I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going down here. I'll have to think of some cool idea. I have to have a different idea so I can really succeed. Wait, but I'm coming here, and it looks like something happened here. Okay, I'm coming here to ask what's happening, and it looks like there's a line. He said, everything here is for sale for $10,000. It's an auction. Okay, that's really weird. If this is an auction, that means the price can go up a lot. The person who pays the most money is the person who will get this house, and also these 2 buses. But I accept paying this amount. I have money to pay for all this. He said, I'll pay 10% more. Then I'll pay 20% more. He stood up here, and he said, sold. Perfect. I managed to buy this. Even I can't believe I did that. And now he just went back there. I'll just have to sign the documents. Okay, now I'm signing this. Perfect. I did it. And now this house is mine. So much so that he ended up leaving here, because I just got a new house in Brookhaven and 2 new buses. Literally, I got what I wanted so much. And now he's coming here to the police station, and you can see that my old boss is right here. He's going to stay in jail for a long time. He's going to have a lot of time to think about the day he fired me for no reason. And now even this friend of mine is arriving here. He said, I know, it's sad to lose your your job, right? Man, you woke up too late. I just bought this house, and I also bought these 2 buses. All of this now is mine, and you can see that now even he got scared, because he didn't expect that. This is worth much more than the price I paid to get these things. Because it was an auction, I got all of this for a really cheap price, and now I'm a millionaire. Man, even he's impressed, but now I'm coming here to work. Now I have this bus just for me, and now I can modify it. So now I changed the tire, and I'm coming here to pick up the players, especially because I have work to do, but my friend ended up leaving here, and is going back to his house. There's a player here, and later I'll pass to pick him up. We who work on the bus, we have a very important rule. First, I don't know what this thing flying in the middle of nowhere is. Literally, this is a mystery, but since I'm a bus driver, I only turn right. This way we save time. I know it sounds weird, but by turning right there's less chance of crashing the car, and this way we can be more efficient. So because of this I only pick up players who are on my right. If there's a player on the left, normally I don't pick him up. It's a weird rule, but it's a very important and very good rule. Now I'm arriving here, and this player has to get on the bus. If you want, you can come here. And there are several very different people who come here on the bus. Now I'm going to turn right here, and it looks like there are 2 players here that I'll have to pick up. Okay, you can get in here. It's different when 2 people come here, because it's unexpected, and it looks like one of them got off, because he arrived at his destination. Okay, now finally I'm going to pick up this player. He's right here, and now he can get in here on the bus. So now he's coming here, and my bus is almost full, but this player got off, and now he's going to his house. Okay, I wonder where these players want to go, but I'll keep following my normal path, especially because that's what I always do. Guys, I also come here to the beach, because there are people at the beach who want to go back to the city, and there are also people who want to see the beach, which is what happened with this player. He's coming right here. I don't know why he decided to see the beach. That's really weird. Now I'm coming here in the front, and it's already night. Okay, this is very scary. I'm afraid of robberies, and much more, but I don't think they're evil. They're just 2 normal players who are probably coming back from work, but who still haven't gotten off here. Now I'm arriving at this part to see if they want to get off the bus. One of them got off here. Probably he's coming here to the restaurant, but this player came here in the front, and now he's aiming with this item. He said, "I want all your money." I don't believe this is happening. Literally, there's a robbery here. Okay, I'll give you the money, but the money is at my house. He said, "Okay, follow your normal path, and give me your money at the end." Man, this is worse than it looks. I'll have to do my normal job, and literally I'll have to give him my money. I'm arriving here to pick up 1 more player, and this time he's a robber. Okay, this is really weird. Now there are 2 robbers here on my bus, and this never happened to me. Seriously, I don't believe this is happening. But he grabbed this item and is aiming right here. He said, "Lower that gun and give me all your money." A robber is robbing another robber, and this time even he got scared. He grabbed this money that, in this case, he gave to him, and now he ran away from here. And now the robber went back there, but it looks like he doesn't want my money, because he hasn't asked for anything until now. And this is much weirder than it looks. I believe he did this to save me, and if that's true, that's impressive. Well, I'm coming here in the front, as usual. I'm arriving at the last bus stop, and it looks like he ended up leaving here. Literally, he didn't take my money. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and then I'll add you on Roblox.